We are live. Howdy, friends. It's Brooks Lake, founder of World Playground, doing this live today because I want to let you know and share with you how you can pay the lowest possible price on travel and save upwards of 34%. 34% on some of your travel products. You heard me right. Our brand new website right here, which is also shown down below, worldplayground.co. It's free for everybody in the world to use, can save you upwards of 34% on some travel products. And this website is built and designed with one purpose and one purpose only, and that is to bring the cost of your travel down to as low as humanly possible. That is the only purpose that website exists. We built it for travelers, and we built it to save you money on travel. I'll run through some of the numbers, some of the statistics. We just launched it on Monday, and I'll share with you what we are seeing so far, the bookings that are coming in, the amount of savings that our travelers are receiving on their travel booking. Let's run through hotels. So I'll give you some examples on hotels. I know some people are just joining. We'll give them a second to join. As a Capitals fan, what a sale out. I don't know what that means. RJ Stover 92, what's a sale? What a sale out. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about some of the savings. I'm going to run through some numbers here on hotel savings on our booking or on our platform. So our platform is designed to bring the cost of your travel down. Every other platform is trying to increase their commissions and increase their profits, which just drives the cost of your travel up. Our booking platform does two things. One, we remove commissions from every travel product wherever possible. And secondly, for travel products that we can't remove commissions from, that are industry standard commissions, we give that commission back to you. We reward that commission back to you in full in the form of dollar for dollar travel credits. So either way, as the title in this live says, you're paying the lowest possible price on travel. Either you're saving up front by getting the lowest possible price with no added commissions, or any product that has a commission attached to it that we can't remove, we give that commission back to you in full. Effectively, you now become the travel agent, and instead of paying hidden commissions, you now benefit from them. Okay, so we'll get into this. What we're seeing so far, here are some numbers for you. Here's some numbers on hotel. We'll start with hotels, because most people book a hotel first. About 60 to 65% of people, when they're starting a vacation planning, they book the hotel first. So let's start there. Here are some numbers. These are in percentage savings of our website over the nearest competitor. The lowest competitor online, any other website, the lowest other possible price, 15.86%, 20.49%, 33.86% on a one-night hotel room. 30.02%, 20.64%, 20.7%. The list goes on and on. We are averaging right now 23.6%. I see Jeff Shaver's on here. I see CW's on here. Guys, we are averaging 23.6% lower than the next lowest price online. Not just a single website. We're not just beating a single website by 23.6%. We're offering hotel rooms on average at 23.6% lower than the rest of the internet. And I'll explain why. Here's how hotel bookings work and why we are so much more affordable than any other platform. Travel agencies receive an exclusive unpublished fare from hotels. So what you guys in the general public, what you would see on normal online travel agencies, booking sites, you see a public price. And what that price is it's called a net rate. So travel agencies, we receive what's called a net rate, also known as wholesale. Many people know it as wholesale. Maybe in your industry, it's called wholesale pricing. We receive hotel rooms at wholesale pricing. All other agencies then add a commission to the wholesale pricing amount, and they bring it up to the public amount, and they sell it to you at the higher price. So every booking you are making on any travel platform online, anyone, you're paying a commission. You just don't know it because they don't disclose it to you. So you're paying the price of the room plus a commission added onto it. And so far, and then our platform and how we're different is we get the same net rate, the same wholesale price, and we pass that directly through to the traveler without ever adding a single cent of commission. So you are paying the lowest possible on your hotel booking. It makes sense? So if the public price is $100, travel agencies receive it at $80. Every other agency is going to add $20, $25 commission to bring it up to that $100 or 100 plus. They'll add as much as they can. We don't add a single cent. We pass it through to you at the exact rate that we get. So you, the traveler, pay for the cost of the hotel room and nothing more. Nothing more. And that's how we save you the most money on hotels. That's how you get the lowest price on travel. And that's how you save on average 23.6% on a hotel booking on our website. The numbers are staggering. Staggering. It's unbelievable. I just love what we're doing. Jeff, Chris, I love what we're doing. The people we're helping. The highest we've seen come in is a savings of 33.86%. Our website, we aren't even a week old. We officially launched on Monday, and we put a flag in the ground. We made a declaration on Monday that commissions in the travel industry are a thing of the past. Commissions are done. We have removed them from the travel industry. We will never, on our beautiful new website that is free for everybody in the world to use, we will never charge you a single cent of commission, and we'll never keep one either. You can try the site whenever you'd like, worldplayground.co. I'm going to try and pin it here. I'll try and pin a comment so you guys can know the site, but worldplayground.co, free for everybody in the world to use. You can start booking travel. You can compare travel. We would love it if you try the platform, compare it against wherever else you're booking travel. The platform will show you, as I've mentioned, that we remove all commissions and whenever possible, and whenever we can't remove a commission, we give that commission back to you. So I'm here to answer any questions you have. I do Instagram lives, Facebook lives, YouTube lives. I do these lives every single day, putting myself in front of the community. One, trying to bring awareness to our new travel booking platform, and two, trying to educate you, the traveler, on the amount of commissions you're paying anywhere you're booking travel products online, because the travel industry has a historical lack of transparency. They will never tell you about these commissions because they are making so much money off of you, the traveler. And it is not your fault that you're paying these commissions because you didn't know about them. Every single website operates the same. They sell you the travel product plus a commission added to it. We've created a whole new category where we maximize the value to the traveler by reducing the cost of your travel as much as possible by never charging you a commission, ever. So you pay for the travel product and nothing more. We made that declaration on Monday. We put a flag in the ground and said, commissions are a thing of the past. The industry is ripe for change, and we are going to lead the way by maximizing value to the traveler, by always competing on your behalf to remove any unnecessary costs and bring the price of your travel down to as low as possible. Any questions on how we do this, what we're doing, anything you guys would like to know, I am here to answer it. I'm going to put a thing in the chat here. See if that worked. Let's see if that worked. Ask me any questions you have, team. I would love to know what's on your mind and answer any questions you have about any travel products on our website. Again, website is worldplayground.co. It is free for everybody in the world to use. You can log on. You don't have to create an account to compare travel wherever you're booking your travel. I'm curious, anybody that's on here, got a bunch of people on here, where are you currently booking your travel? Allow me to ask you a question if you guys are shy today. Seems like, is there a membership? Great question from Lilia SB. No membership at all. Again, our mission, Lilia, is to bring the cost of travel down for all travelers. That is, I think this is the first time I've seen you on one of our lives, Lilia. That is my pledge to you. That is our company's pledge to the entire community. That is our pledge to our employees, to our staff, our dev team. The sole purpose of this website is to bring the cost of your travel down to as low as possible. That is the only reason that this website exists. We are forever and always competing on your behalf to bring the cost of your travel down. So a membership or a subscription or a fee to use the platform doesn't do that. That increases the cost of your travel. So no, there is no membership. It is free for everybody to use. In order to search travel, you just go on worldplayground.co. You can just type that in your browser. In order to book travel, you will have to create a World Playground user account. Very easy to do, free for everybody to do. All you have to do is enter your first name, your last name, your email, and a password. That way we can service your booking. You can't book a travel product without us being able to service it, but it's free to create your user account. It takes 10 seconds, first name, last name, email, password, but there is no membership. Traditionally in the past, World Playground, we have had a membership and a subscription-based community. We've removed that completely. Our website is free for everybody in the world to use. Great question. Any additional questions, Lilia? That's a beautiful name, by the way, Lilia SB. It's a beautiful name. What else can I answer for you? What else can I answer for you? Let me see. What else? What else can? So on the site, so for hotels, there's 3 different products on the site right now that we offer. We offer hotels. You can book hotels. On the site, we call them stays. We call them stays because there are a few apartments on the website as well. So there's hotels, lodges, properties, a few apartments. We call them stays, but essentially hotels. Then we have cruises. You can book cruises, and you can also book travel insurance. And then we're integrating flights as well. We're halfway through integrating flights, and flights should be on the website in about 2 months. And then later on this year, we'll integrate rental cars, and then also activities or day trips, tours, that kind of thing. So by hopefully the end of 2026, we have all 6 travel categories running right across here. Currently, we have stays, cruises, travel insurance. Would love to add flights. They'll be on shortly, next couple of months. Then we'll have rental cars and activities. We'll have the whole gamut of travel categories for you. JBean77, is this site for only international travel or also domestic travel within the US? JBean77. It's a global platform. So anybody in the world can use it, and you can travel anywhere in the world with it. It is not built or designed specifically for international or domestic. It is built for any traveler moving from point A to point B. We have the most hotels in the US. Primarily, our main market is US customer. So the majority of our hotels are, I shouldn't say majority, but we have 1 million hotels around the world. We have a ton of hotels in the US, and then we're going to have upwards of 400 plus airlines. Once airlines are integrated, 17 different cruise lines are going to be on there shortly. So it serves a global traveler. Our primary focus is the US, is North America. I'm Canadian, so I want to serve my Canadian people as well. But our primary market and service is the US. So JBean77, if you're traveling domestically, wonderful. We've got you covered. Flights will be on here soon. We've got hotels, rental cars are coming soon, you name it. Cruises, if you want to sail from Miami or Galveston or wherever you want to sail from, cruises, we've got you covered as well. But then also if you want to bounce overseas, if you want a hotel in Spain or Portugal or wherever you'd like, we've had, I was looking yesterday, we've had people from 47 different countries use the platform already. 47 different countries have used the platform already. So yeah, we primarily serve a US market, but we are a global platform. It's a great question. Will there be all-inclusive vacations available? Yes, Mike B79, absolutely. We had actually one of our former World Playground members just book a property 2 days ago, booked an all-inclusive vacation down to Cozumel. Yep. So all-inclusive, she had the option, she could pick full board all-inclusive, or she could not, and she picked the full board all-inclusive. So yeah, we'll provide you, I think in the world, there's the estimation is between 30 and 50 million hotels. Nobody really knows. We're way shy of that. We don't have every property in the world, obviously, but we are going to grow fast. We came to market with a good amount of hotels. I think it's somewhere around 1 million worldwide. We're going to add another 500,000 here probably in the next few weeks. So we'll be up around 1.5 million hotels. And with that, you will have plenty of choice. Wherever you are heading, anywhere in the world, we focus primarily on the main attractions, the main destinations that people would love to go, the main hotels they'd love to stay at. And then we'll continue to add to that number as well very quickly. N Gallic, Nick N Gallic says you should add an add-on where the trip gets planned for a small fee. Reducing cost is great. Can also offer value by improving quality of travel. This will align well. Nick, I'm calling you Nick. I don't know that your name is N Gallic. Great idea. We just don't have capacity for that right now. In truth be told, that's what we did in the last 5.5 years. Is we took people around the world. We planned trips and then took people around the world. And on a few one-off cases, we would also plan travel for people. There's quite a time expense to do that, a substantial time expense to do that. And that essentially just drives the cost of travel up for people because we have to allocate for that expense. We have to charge for that expense. So the way we want to still serve the community in that manner without providing direct service is through our Discover page. So on our website, we have a thing called our Discover page. It's essentially our, think of it in another way of like a blog. This is where we share some of the best travel tips, tricks, destinations, properties, resorts, cruise lines, you name it, around the world. Here's our most recent article, the 6 best multi-gen vacations for memories everyone will share. We share different destinations, different types of travel, you name it, in hopes to inform and inspire the traveler. But that's one way where we can help educate you on different destinations. My colleague Jeff just did a beautiful article. My co-founder Jeff did one on Egypt and our trip through Egypt, shared exactly where we stayed, the sites that we saw, you name it, basically laid out our whole itinerary through Egypt. So on our Discover page, which is easy, free for everybody, you don't even need an account to go read it. Free for everybody in the world to go read. That's where we hope to inform and inspire. And that will be our way of bridging the gap, at least for now, on serving travelers who are looking for more curated stuff. Curated or informative information, itinerary, travel tips, tricks, guides, local destinations, that kind of thing. We have a great article coming out to Monday about eating your way around the world. The top 6 destinations that food lovers are traveling to right now. So that's one way we can still continue to serve the travel community without having agents directly build itineraries for you. What is the main advantage to reserving travel plans with your platform? Thank you and best wishes, Elena. Elena, great question. So to answer this directly, Elena, there's 2 things that our platform does that, well, there's really 3 things, but 2 things that our platform does that no other platform in the world does. First, whenever possible, we remove all commissions from any travel product that we have the choice to remove. You'll see this reflected on hotels on our website. That's why right now we're averaging 23.6% lower, 23.6% savings on the same hotel in the same room versus the next lowest site anywhere on the internet, the next lowest price anywhere on the internet. Right now we're averaging in 6 days of being live, we are averaging 23.6% savings on our hotel rooms. That goes to show that other platforms are adding on average 23.6% commission to your travel booking because you're getting the same hotel in the same room on our site. It's apples to apples. We just aren't adding any commission. So we get travel agencies receive a lower price than what the public receives. And then all travel agencies add a commission and they sell that to the public. And that's what they keep as their profit. They keep that commission. But what does that do? That drives the cost of your travel up. So now you're paying for a hotel room plus a commission on top. We don't add any commission to our hotels, Elena. So you pay the lowest possible price that we get that hotel room for and nothing more. And as of 6 days in, our travelers are saving 23.6% on hotels. And the highest one, I've seen 2 over 30% already. The highest one was just shy of 34% savings. So that's the first thing we do. That's direct. We can remove commissions from hotels because we are allowed to. We get provided with a price, what's called a net rate that doesn't have a commission attached to it. So we'll never charge you a commission on hotels. Now for travel products that we can't remove the commission, for example, cruises, travel insurance, flights, when we get those integrated, those all come. We can only sell those with an automatic commission attached. We cannot remove it. Any other agency cannot remove it. That is how the industry is designed. It's built commissions into the travel products, which is a giant red flag already. It just shows you that the industry is broken, and we're going to change it, and we're going to lead the way in that. In the instance that there is a commission attached, so for your every cruise booking, every travel insurance for a lot of flights, first, we're going to alert you to the commission that is attached to that. That would be money that we or any other platform would profit off of your booking. And again, our whole mission is to bring the cost of your travel down, to never profit off the traveler. So in that event, when we can't remove a commission, we then reward that commission back to you in full, Elena. So Elena, if you booked $1,000 cruise and it had a 10% commission attached to it, we would receive $100 from the cruise line, and we instantly reward you $100 in travel credits that you can then apply to more bookings to future bookings on World Playground. It's effectively bringing it down to the lowest possible price that we receive the travel product for. So on cruises, on travel insurance, on flights, you'll have to pay the public price, but we give you the commission back in full once we receive it. So that effectively brings it down to the lowest possible price. Phenomenal. Thank you. Yeah, keep asking me more questions. That's the point of these lives, Elena, is to address questions like these and any more that you have. So that's how we want to change the industry. We think the industry is broken, being travel agents for the last 5.5 years, taking people all around the world. We just saw that there were so many commissions added to travel products in the travel industry, and it irritated us and frustrated us beyond belief, so much so that we spent the last 15 months building this beautiful website to completely remove them from the industry. Tommy Red 2001, do we need to deposit money? What is the catch? No catch. Tammy, no catch. This platform is built by travelers. I'm a traveler at heart. And my co-founder, Jeff, is, and everybody that works, we have one of our staff members down in Ecuador right now. This platform is built by travelers for travelers. There is no catch. I will be radically transparent about anything to do with our platform, our business model, our pricing model, the fees, anything. I will tell you everything you want to know. I'll sit here and answer questions. Tammy, please type some more questions in. There is no catch. Finally, a booking platform you can trust, one that is built for travelers. We care more about your memories, and I'll put World Playground against any company in the world. We care more about your memories than we do markups. Every other company cares about markups and driving the cost of your travel up. We care more about you traveling the world and experiencing the wonderful places in it with the people you love than we do about markups, and we have built a business model around it. We have backed that up. With our entire business model is predicated off the fact that we care more about your memories than our markups. So we never want to profit off of the traveler. How we aim to monetize the site, because that's probably your next question. You're probably skeptical. You should be, rightfully so. You should be like, well, okay, well, how do you guys make money? You're not just doing this for free. Rightfully so. So I'll address this. How do we make money? Oh, there it is. Oh no, I thought somebody asked it. How do we make money? We provide the lowest price on travel anywhere on the internet. We've proved it over the last 6 days by being 23.6% lower than the next closest site of any sites, the next closest price on travel. So how do we monetize the site? Because we provide the lowest possible travel, the community is flooding to our site to book. Our site is free for everybody to use, and we provide you the lowest price on travel. It's fun to check the Google Analytics every day to see the site users just poof, poof, and it's just blowing. It's just going to take off. And so the numbers are just starting to crank as people are becoming more aware, because we're doing lives and doing some things that are sharing that this is what we're doing. So we get a huge community, and we already have. The last 5 years, we built a huge community of travelers that trust us. So this huge community is booking their travel on our site and saving massively. Now, when that happens, travel service providers want to be in front of that ravenous, hungry booking clientele. They want to be in front of the travelers that are booking travel. They can pay us to be featured on our site. Here's one example of how we can monetize the site that doesn't come from the traveler. This is our homepage. Beautiful, right? Absolutely beautiful. Look at that wonderful image. Who wants to go there? I do. I would love to go and sit right in those chairs. Oh, I take my fiance and our daughter. Let's go. I want to go there. This destination is linked right down here. Sani Club, luxury beachfront resort in Greece. So if I click on that, I'll do it right here. Click on Sani Club. Boom. We jump right to that hotel's website. Piece of cake. So every traveler now sees and is aware of. You come to our site. Who else is Tammy? You come to our site. You now see the Sani Club in Greece. They are now on your radar as like, oh, if I ever go to Santorini, oh man, I need to go there. If I ever go to Greece, I need to go to the Sani Club. I have to go there. So they can pay us for this is what's called a homepage takeover. This is the prime real estate on the website. Every single traveler is going to see your property, your cruise line, your resort, your destination, your airline. If you have like new lay down seats or something on your airline, we will feature the best of the best of travel right here. That's one way to monetize the site. Another way, let's say you own a property or a resort, a hotel in a market, and you want to know that every single traveler that comes to that city sees your property first. You can pay us. You can do what's called a sponsored listing, and we hand select these with A, who provides the most value to our community, and B, who would we recommend to our family, where would we go, and who would we recommend to family members or close community. So for example, if you search, Tammy, if you search Austin, Texas, you just search a one-night hotel, whatever, two-night hotel, whatever, you search Austin, Texas. Any traveler that searches Austin, Texas, the first property that they're going to see is Hotel Viada. See the size of that image? Their property gets the full top row. They get their property name, they get their property logo, they get a description, and every single traveler traveling to Austin, Texas sees their property first. Where do your eyes go on this page? To this property right here, right? So they pay, that's what's called a sponsored listing. So this service provider, Hotel Viada, can pay us to dominate and command the spotlight in the Austin market. Now we can do this across every market in the US, Canada, and globally. And that's how we want to monetize off of travel service providers. We hand select these. These are our choice. We hand select these because where would we recommend? Where would we trust? Who provides the most value to our community, to our travelers. So we hand select these, but the travel service provider can pay us to be in front of our community. So building your trust, providing you with the maximum value is paramount to us. That then brings in, nothing attracts a crowd like a crowd, right? The crowds are starting to come and they're starting to book on World Playground, and that makes our destination, our website very attractive for travel service providers, and they can pay us for premium sponsored placement on search results. Again, we hand select those, we curate those very intentionally and specifically to provide you with the maximum value and a place that we would recommend in that city. And that's how we aim to monetize. That's a second way we aim to monetize. Another way, I can keep going here, Tammy, if you want me to keep going. Again, I will tell you every single way that this site monetizes, because I think the radical transparency creates trust. And the number one thing we're trying to create with our community is trust. So we're trying to share this and create exposure, but then I will tell you everything about our website, everything we charge, exactly how we charge, so that you can understand what you're paying for. And then my ask for you would be, take the exact questions you ask us, and then remember our answers and ask them to the next platform that you're going to book on. Ask those exact same questions to that platform and see if they'll even answer them. Another way we can monetize the site is our Discover page. This is essentially our blog. This is where we have some of the best travel writers around the world writing about new properties, destinations, anything like that, service providers. This post right down here, you can see this one. Let's click on this one. So this is Regent Seven Seas Cruise Lines. Who's heard of Regent? Who's a cruiser out there? Any cruisers in our community? Regent Seven Seas wants to create a new line of cruising called Ultra Luxury. So they are beautiful cruises. They are luxury, all suites on their cruise lines. Like, they are top of the line cruise company. but they're wanting to break out of the luxury cruise class into a whole new category of ultra luxury. So they can provide information and an article and pictures and everything like that and educate our community on how they are doing this. Again, this can be a sponsored placement. So if it's a cruise line, if it's a hotel, if it's an airline that's launching some new cabins or itineraries or routes, they can pay to be in front of our community. Again, right? So similar to social media platforms where the platform is free for everybody to use. And then because so many people use it, and we believe we are offering, not only do we believe it, it's backed up with statistics, but that we're offering you the lowest price on travel, then travel service providers are hungry to be in front of that community. Okay. Tony Morielli, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Tammy, any additional questions? So that's 3. There's additional ways. That's not all of them. There are additional ways that we can monetize the site, but again, not coming from the traveler. And I'll repeat this. You'll hear me say this on every single live that I do, and you'll hear me say this the rest of my life. Our platform will compete and always compete on your behalf to bring the cost of your travel down. For the traveler, we will try to remove every single expense we can so that you pay for the travel product only and never a single cent more. You can't pay for a single cent less than we pay for that travel product because we can't lose money on every transaction. We'd be broke tomorrow. But we never want to charge the traveler a single cent more than what we have to pay to complete that transaction and the sale of that travel product to you. So we never want to profit off of the traveler. We want to profit and monetize the site off of travel service providers that want to be in front of our community. Clear? Will you be saving this live video so we can share it with friends who missed it? Elena, it's on our YouTube. I did one yesterday as well that I believe is saved up on our YouTube. I do these every single day, Elena. You can also send me a DM. I can answer any questions. I'm happy to jump on a call with you. The whole point of these is to be in front of community. Yeah, and then we'll try and share it. I'm using a live streaming, multi-stream platform. So I'll see if I can save the video at the end and put it on our social media or Instagram or Facebook. Elena, are you streaming in? I think you're on Instagram. I can see you're on Instagram. Yeah, but I do these lives every single day. Sometimes there's like one day a week where I won't do a live, but mostly I jump on live every single day to answer questions, to bring awareness, to answer questions. And yeah, you and your friends can join anytime. And we share a lot of content on our Instagram page. You can follow us at World Playground. You can follow us at World Playground, and we share more content over there. But the site is free for everybody in the world to use, and it will always, on your behalf, to save you the most money on travel. So yes, via IG. Elena, what else can I answer for you? So I would love, yeah, I do these lives every day because it builds trust in the community. I would love if you take my word on it that we give you the lowest price on travel. We are currently we're saving our travelers on average 23.6% on their hotel rooms versus the next lowest price on the internet. And we're competing, think about this, we're competing against the biggest booking platforms in the entire world. We're 6 days old and we're beating them by 23.6% because travelers are paying commission on every travel product on every other website. So we are not playing that game. We're creating a new category where you can book travel without commissions. So we are one of one. We are not competing against them. We're building a whole new category, a new way of doing travel booking by not charging commissions. And then when comparing how we do it, how we conduct our business and our business model and how they conduct theirs, we are 23.6% lower on average on a hotel booking. Jeff, it's not an MLM. It's free to use online travel agents provide travel products without commission. Boom. Greetings from Germany. Any questions for German? Nick, MT09. Nick, did you know that my dad was born in Germany? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Yeah, my parents would speak German at the table growing up a little bit. I don't quite remember a whole lot of it, but my dad, I actually got to visit the building in Lörrach, Germany, just outside the village of Kandern, where my dad was born. It was really cool. So Germany has a special place in my heart. Amy Vasquez Webb. Amy, how do you get paid then? I just answered this. You must have just jumped on, Amy. How do we get paid? I'll summarize this real quick because for everybody else that was on here, they just heard me go through the whole thing. We never want to profit off of the traveler ever. Amy, you pay for the travel product only and nothing more. You don't pay a cent less than it costs us to get it, but you don't pay a cent more either. How we make our money is when we add the most value to the travel community, which we're doing, right? By saving you guys on average 23.6% on hotels. People, the numbers on the website are starting to be staggering. I look at the Google Analytics every day, and the users to the site are just jumping. They are just leaps and bounds jumping because of the savings that we're saving our travelers. Now that becomes very attractive to hotels, cruise lines, airlines, tourism boards that want those travelers to come to their destination, their property, their resort, their airline. They want to be in front of our travelers. So those service providers can pay us to have priority placement on search results or command a spotlight. If you search Chicago, the Drake Hotel shows up, or whoever it may be, right? You search Boston, the Liberty Hotel pops up. They want to dominate the marketplace, or Ritz-Carlton Boston Common wants to dominate the marketplace of Boston. They can pay us to be in front of our engaged and hungry travel community. So the way we monetize, off the travel service provider, never off of the travel. And the travel service provider wins because we're bringing them a huge community. They get a huge community of people seeing their product, and we're offering their product at the most competitive price, the lowest price by 23.6%, the lowest price on the internet. So travelers are more likely, A, you have a lot of eyes on your property, B, they're more likely to come there because they're saving 23.6% on average. So it benefits the traveler, it benefits the travel service provider, and our mission is to be the best in the world at connecting the traveler to their next unforgettable memory. That's our whole purpose. Bring the cost of your travel down to as low as possible so that we are the best in the entire world at connecting the traveler to your next unforgettable memory. That's how we do it. Got it. Thanks for the explanation. And Amy, I think you just joined on, or just jumped on, but I do these lives every day. And please ask me another question. I will sit here and field any questions you guys have. The beauty for me in this project is from day one, when my co-founder Jeff and I, when we set out to build it, we said we want to build a travel product that absolutely defends itself and that we have nothing to hide. So this travel product is built by travelers for travelers. And we have nothing to hide. I will tell you every single thing about the website, how we monetize, what we have to charge, what we have removed, what the industry charges, what we have removed. I will sit here. The beauty of this is in having nothing to hide on the site. And I think about this a lot. I think about this a ton, is I want to just take my chair. I want to sit in an auditorium. I want to sit in an auditorium on a stage with nothing in front of me, about 1,000 people. And I want to field every single question you have on travel and on our website. And my heart rate won't go above 50 beats a minute because we have nothing to hide. I will tell you exactly how it's done. I will answer every single question you have. There is nothing to hide. We have done everything to bring the cost of your travel down. And that's how we've built this platform from day one. So I hope one day I get to do that, just sit in a chair like this in front of an auditorium of 1,000 people with a microphone and just answer questions from anyone in the room. And I will share exactly how this website works because we have nothing to hide. And my heart rate won't bump by a beat per minute because we have nothing to hide. And we wanted to build a platform that defends itself, that we can just say, hey, Amy, it's free to use. You don't even have to create an account to compare travel. Just take worldplayground.co. You can just type that into your browser, worldplayground.co, and price compare with wherever else you're booking travel. Because it's one thing for me to say it, or my co-founder Jeff, or somebody in our company to tell you about what World Playground does. Yes, we need to do some of that. We need to make you aware. Otherwise, how else would you find out? But what would be better than you just taking our word for it is you just take the platform and you price compare with everywhere else you book travel. Whatever other site you book travel on, just price compare it. The same hotel room on that site, and then ours. And then another site after that, and ours. And any other site you want after that, and then ours. And on average, we're saving travelers 23.6% because we don't ever charge a single cent of commission. So then when the website proves it to you, then yeah, I hope you come back, you jump on another live, and then you learn more about how we built this and why we built this and how you benefit from it. And then ultimately, we'd love if you book your travel, playground.co. And then we'd love it if you get value from it, that you share it with your community and your friends, and you shout it from a mountaintop as well, because you want everybody to save money on travel. There's many use cases for the site. The total addressable market is huge. It's built for every traveler, whether you are a budget conscious traveler or a 5-star ultra luxury traveler, and everywhere in between. We serve the entire travel community. We don't just try and save a specific demographic of traveler money on travel. We save every traveler the most on travel, whether you are a budget conscious or an uber luxury. I saw a cruise the other day. I saw a cruise on our website that was $100,000. And I'm like, who's booking this? But on that cruise, like, that's a lot of money. On that cruise, the person that can afford that cruise, on that specific cruise, they would save $16,000 on our website versus the next competitor. $16,000. So let's say it's not $100,000. Let's say it's for the budget conscious traveler, and that's $1,000 cruise. Saving $160 on $1,000 cruise is amazing for the person that's paying $1,000 too. So it's just value. It's maximum value by giving the lowest possible price on every travel product on our site, whether you're a budget conscious traveler or you're an uber luxury traveler, and everything in between. My sister has 3 kids in U Sports. My sister's kids are 14, twin boys, 14 and a 16-year-old, and they travel all over North America for U Sports, all over. They're Canadian, they're down in Atlanta, they're in Phoenix, they're in California, they're in Western Canada, Eastern Canada. They are all over for U Sports. That is wildly expensive. This platform is built to help that more affordable to make U Sports more affordable for my sister, so that they can save the most money on their hotels and soon on their flights and soon on their rental cars, right? So when I say this is built by travelers for travelers, there are so many use cases, but the whole point of this is to bring the cost of your travel down to as low as possible. So whether it's my sister traveling for U Sports, whether you're traveling for business, you own a company and you got 50 employees and maybe 20 salesmen, and they're traveling everywhere for business, this saves you money. Whether if you're grandparents and you want to do a family reunion and take your entire family and grandkids and everybody on a cruise, this saves you money. You name it. If you're having a wedding, you need 30 rooms, 50 rooms at a hotel for your wedding. This saves you money. It doesn't matter what the use case is. Any traveler that moves from point A to point B, you benefit from the website. Make sense? More questions. Keep firing, guys. Fire away. Ask me some more questions. I quite enjoy, because we've been building this for 15 months. And so we're in it. We're in it every day, right? We have a full World Playground staff. We have a full dev team staff, development team staff. My co-founder, Jeff. We have real good friends like CW who pitch in and do a lot of heavy lifting just out of the goodness and graciousness of their heart. There's so many people involved in this project. We are in it. Many of you are just finding out about it today for the first time, or maybe a friend is going to tell you about it, or maybe a friend told you about it and you're checking us out for the first time, and this is the first 30 seconds you spent with me learning about it. So I'm grateful that you're here, and I love when you ask questions because it allows us to educate you and inform you on what the travel industry has historically done, B, the problems there and how that drives up the cost of your money, and then C, how our website changes all of that. Portage la Prairie. Oh, Canada Junior. Portage la Prairie. That's not far from my hometown, Saskatchewan. DM Lifts says hello back. What else can I answer for you guys? What else for anybody that's just joining? We're talking how we can save you the most. How can I work with you? So DM Lifts, great question. We get solicited multiple times a week for people to come work at World Playground. So I always answer back. One of the things that we want to do is have greatness in every single position. Have greatness in every position. For example, look at the design of our site. Designed by the man. We had some extremely talented on our design. We had an exceptional designer, and we had wonderful assistance from our design team on our dev team. But we get solicited all the time for people to work with us. What is your greatness? That's what I get to ask when people say, hey, I want to come work. How do I work with you? What is your greatness? Tell us what your greatness is. I'm always on the lookout for greatness. If you excel in email marketing, or you excel in social media strategy or branding or PR or sales or whatever it might be, what is your greatness that you could offer to the organization? And then we can chat. Cannot wait for the flight section to be added. I live in and travel yearly to Spain and USA. When will flights be available? Sprinkles of Delight. Oh, great name. Sprinkles of Delight. That's just wonderful. So Sprinkles of Delight, to address this directly, we're about halfway through integration of flights right now. I'm told by our dev team, flights are the most, by far, it's not even close, the most complex integration of any travel product. I'm told it's going to take another 2 months for flights to be integrated. So realistically, to answer this in a probably more realistic, I would say hopefully by the end of Q2 or by the end of June, more specifically by the end of June, I'm hoping that flights are available on our site. When we're like a few weeks away from them being on our site, we'll probably put like a flights coming soon thing on here just to let you know that they're coming soon. But realistically, I would say probably the end of June is when we'll have flights available on the website. And flights have some massive savings as well. Also, Singapore is one of the most used destinations as far as where our users come from. I think it was like Canada, or I think it was US, Canada, and then I think Singapore, I think, was third. There was a huge number of people from Singapore using the platform, which I thought was awesome. It really jumped out to me when I saw that. I currently use Skyscanner for my flights, so would love to compare. Yeah. So Sprinkles of Delight. Here's a flight example for you. So flights, we can't remove commissions from flights. We don't. So it's impossible. The industry doesn't allow you. The flights quite often will, if you're traveling domestic economy, there's no commission on a flight. The price is what the price is. Let's say the domestic economy ticket is $500. We can't make it any lower than that. There's no commission. There's no wholesale price. There's no nothing. It's just our website will always give you the travel product at the exact price that we get it. For domestic economy flights, we can't save you money. Nobody can. The only way we could save you money is if we lose money on every booking. We can't do that. So domestic economy, there's really no savings. Once in a blue moon, and maybe like 0.1% of the time, sometimes there's a commission on a domestic economy ticket of which you would get back. If you travel domestic business class, sometimes more commonly, there is a commission on those flights. I would say probably 50% of the time there's a commission on those domestic business class flights. It might even be higher than 50%. So in that instance, you would get that commission back. So let's say the flight is $2,500 for a business class ticket. If there's a $200 commission attached to that, we would get paid that commission from the airline, and we would instantly reward you, Sprinkles of Delight, with $200 of travel credits. We would reward that to your World Playground user account right here. And then you would have $200 of travel credits to apply to your next flight or hotel or whatever you would like. So for flights, we must be paid a commission. We then reward the commission back to you in full. And here's an example from a flight booking from last year. We had a lady come to Egypt with us. Her round trip business class ticket from the US to Egypt was $3,500. There was a 22% commission attached to her flight. 22%. So she paid $3,500. World Playground earns $518 commission off of that booking. So really, the price of her actual airline ticket was only $3,000, but it had $500+ of commission attached to it that she had to pay for. This is how we changed the game. And now, if she were to book that flight on our website, she would still have to pay the $3,500 because we can't remove the commission. So she still has to pay the public price of $3,500. But the moment the airline pays us, the moment American Airlines or Delta or Sky, whoever pays us that commission, the $518 commission, we reward it right back to her in full. So she now has $518 of travel credits on our website. That's our rewards program. They're called travel credits. And she can apply that $518 of travel credits towards a future flight, hotel, cruise, travel insurance, whatever travel product she would like. But she now earns a commission. She keeps the commission, not the platform. And keep in mind, that commission is attached to that flight, whether you book on our website or any other travel booking website, Skyscanner, anywhere else. That commission is attached to that product. It cannot be removed. So whatever booking platform you book that flight on is getting that commission. We are making you aware of that commission. It'll be shown on your booking before you even book it, what the estimated travel credit, AKA commission, is on that travel product. So we make you aware of it, which no other site in the world does, because they don't want you to know about that commission because they want to stick that $518 in their pocket. So no other site in the world will make you aware of it. We make you aware of it, and then we go further. We go all the way. We give it all back to you 100%. So I said at the top of this call, we'll never charge you a single cent of commission. We'll never keep one either. So anytime we are paid a commission, the traveler who booked that travel product that resulted in us receiving that commission gets that commission back in full, 100% in the credits that they can then apply to future bookings on our website. Does that make sense? So you effectively then, you've paid $3,500 but got $500 back. So the actual cost of your booking was only $3,000. Does that make sense? So that's why the title of this live is The Lowest Price on Travel. We do everything to get you the lowest price on travel. So Sprinkles of Delight, long story longer. I hope by the end of June, you would be able to book your flights on World Playground. And if there's ever a commission attached to it, you now get that commission back. Effectively, you have now become the travel agent. And instead of you, the traveler, paying hidden commissions that you didn't even know about, whether you book them on our platform or any other platform, you would be paying these commissions. On our platform, you now receive them. You now benefit from them. So on every other platform, you're paying hidden commissions. On ours, you benefit from them by getting them returned to you in the form of travel credits. It's fun. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? It's so fun to say. It's so fun to share. Lauren Liebert's on here, our wonderful director of cruises. Is there anyone on here who's a cruiser? Howdy, Lauren. Happy Saturday. Are there any cruisers in the community? Our wonderful Miss Lauren Liebert. I always say this is my favorite line about Lauren. She's probably forgotten more about the cruise industry than I'll ever learn. She can answer any questions you have. Lauren provides us, if there are cruisers on here, just go follow at World Playground. Follow us on social media, wherever you're tuning in from. Could be on Facebook, could be on Instagram, could be on LinkedIn, wherever you're tuning in from. Follow us at World Playground, and Lauren, our wonderful director of cruises, provides us with the best deal of the week on cruises, the ultimate maximum best deal. So she looks at, we're going to have upwards, pretty soon we'll have 17 cruise lines on our website. We'll have 17 different cruise lines. Lauren scours all 17 of these cruise lines, picks the single greatest deal of the week, and then we share that on our social media. And again, we don't add any commission to it. In fact, you benefit on cruises, just like I explained for flights, there's an automatic commission attached to it. You, as the traveler, get that commission back in full. So Lauren does all the hard work. She culls through 17 different cruise lines, finds the single best deal, and once a week we will share with you on our social media the best deal of the week on cruises. So she puts in a lot of time so you don't have to. Would you add the Disney cruisers to your list? Sprinkles of Delight, Disney is on. Yeah, Disney is on. We have Disney cruises, and you receive 10% back on every single Disney cruise. So if your Disney cruise is $3,000, you would receive roughly $300 back on your Disney cruise. We got Disney. Yeah. And you receive like I mentioned, you're going to pay that commission. That 10% commission is attached to every cruise, regardless what platform you book that cruise on, every sailing. It's automatically attached, whether you book it on or the next, whatever travel agency, online travel agency you book at, that you're going to pay that commission. We're the only company in the world that, one, alerts you of that commission, and two, gives it all back to you in full. Radical transparency. It's so fun. And so much fun to just make the world more affordable and available to our travelers. Sprinkles of Delight, you ask great questions. Anybody else have questions? We got a bunch of people tuning in. I'm multi-streaming. I'm streaming across multiple platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, you name it. So we've got people. Oh, can you talk about the insurance section? This, I never get asked about this because travel insurance is not a sexy product. This will blow your mind, Sprinkles of Delight. I always buy the highest annual travel insurance to be covered well medically. Okay, ready to have your mind blown about travel insurance. So you know how I just mentioned, if there's ever a travel product that has commission attached to it that we can't remove, we reward it back to you in full. The best way, the most value that this happens is in travel insurance. So the base tier, Sprinkles of Delight, if you book travel insurance on our website, it's on our homepage, right there, insurance, you can see it. If you book travel insurance on our website, if you book the base tier, that comes with an industry standard 17% commission for the base coverage. So that means you get 17% back. That's how much commission is present. And again, it's whether you book this policy on our website or any other website. Anywhere online, you're paying this commission. It's built into the product. We cannot remove it. It's built into the product. So you are paying it on our website or any other website. We are giving it all back to you in full. A, we're telling you about it. B, we're giving it back to you in full. We don't keep a single cent. So if you book the base tier, that's called Travel Med Go. That earns you 17% commission back. If you book the mid tier, what's that one called again? That's called the Advantage Plan. If you book the Advantage Plan, that's the mid tier, that's 19% back. And wait for it, if you book the Ultimate Plan, which you said you do, Sprinkles of Delight, you always want to have the best, the highest annual travel insurance. If you book the Ultimate Plan of insurance, you receive 25% back. There is a 25% commission attached to the Ultimate Plan of insurance. Why do you think every single other travel agency, online travel agency, has book insurance in a giant box right above your little pay button? They are trying to put flashlights and spotlights and headers and banners on book insurance. They're trying to sell you insurance every step of the way because at minimum, those other booking platforms earn 17% on your insurance package, 19% on the minimum package. And if you book the Advantage Plan, they'll call it the Gold or the Premium, or you book the Ultimate Plan, 25% commission. You now, Sprinkles of Delight, receive that 25% back in full. The exact amount, it's the same policy, same coverage, exact same policy. It's apples to apples. You book that plan, that policy, that coverage on our website or any other website. It's the exact same coverage, exact same travel product. We don't change or manipulate or alter travel products. We don't manipulate any data. We simply display it and provide it to you. So you're paying the same price wherever you book it. We are A, making you aware of the 25% commission, B, giving every single cent of it back to you in the form of dollar for dollar travel credits. The traveler benefits, hotels are at 23.6% savings on average right now. So maybe on average, that's the highest benefit. But the traveler benefits is 17% minimum, 19 on the mid-tier, 25% on travel insurance. Holy smokes, right? Thanks for the knowledge sharing. My name is Sue. Sue, wonderful. Sue, you asked great questions. So this is what we have learned in the last 5.5 years of being a travel agency. My co-founder, Jeff, and I went to a travel agent conference because we wanted to become better travel agents. We wanted to serve our community better. We went to a travel agent conference in Vegas. There's 802 agents in the room. All other 800 agents asked one question: how do we increase commissions? So how do we increase commissions on our clients? That was the only question being asked through a room of 802 people. The only other, I shouldn't say, there was two. The other question being asked was Jeff and I, how do we maximize the value to our clients? Every other agent was looking to add more commission to drive the cost of your travel up. And Jeff and I got so mad because nobody was saying, how do we become better agents to provide maximum value to our community? And it made us so livid that we eventually then, that's a screensaver. We eventually then did something about it, and we built a travel booking platform that will never charge you a commission. And when we can't remove a commission, we reward it all back to you. We got so mad at the travel world because they will say they will speak to their clients. Oh yeah, I'm here to help. Oh yeah. Oh, I can get you the best deal. I can get you the best deal. Then they just jack commissions. They just pump commissions onto your booking. And you are none the wiser. You don't see them. And that's individual agents, but that's also platforms and booking platforms. Why do you think there's no transparency in the travel industry? Because they are putting so much commission onto your travel booking, and that is just straight profit in their pocket, and the traveler just doesn't know about it. And the travel industry has a don't ask, don't tell, don't ask us, and we're certainly not going to tell you the kind of operation, mode of operation. And that's where we're going to shine a spotlight on the entire travel industry and reveal everything. This is how it's been done in the past. No longer. They can still, any other travel platform can still operate as they wish. If they want to charge their community commissions, they can compete and do as they wish, and they can charge their community commissions. Our platform will never do that. You have my word, you have our word. We will never, whenever possible, we'll offer you a travel product that never has a commission attached to it. We will never charge you. We'll never add a single cent of commission to any booking, any travel product on our website. And if there are travel products, I shouldn't say if, when there are travel products like cruises, like flights, like travel insurance, where we can't remove the commission, we then reward the commission back to you in full, Sue, so that you benefit from the commission instead of paying a hidden commission that you did not know. So instead of paying hidden commissions, you now benefit from them. Instead of the platform quietly adding 25% commission in their pocket, you now get that back in full to apply towards your next travel on World Playground. Again, see this? Unlocking memories worldwide. We care more about your memories than we do about markups. Our entire business model is predicated on that we are wanting to add maximum value to the traveler. We care more about your memories than we do our markups. That's why we don't add a single one for the traveler. And we want to be the best in the entire world at marrying the traveler, connecting the traveler to their next unforgettable memory. That is our mission. And when we are the best in the entire world at that, and we provide the lowest possible price to the traveler, the maximum value to the traveler, travel service providers, airlines, cruise lines, resorts, properties, tourism boards, they'll want to be in front of our travelers, and we can monetize the site through sponsored listings by those service providers. So we never have to run the cost of travel up on the traveler. We're going to provide maximum value to the traveler, and then we will monetize off of travel service providers wanting to be in front of this giant community of travelers. Yeah. Isn't it fun? For the stays, are your prices comparable to Airbnb? Sue, so just so you know, I believe that I could be incorrect in this, but I believe an article came out late last year that said Airbnb, and I'm not attacking Airbnb, I'm just stating a fact. I think an article came out that I thought it was that they charged a 15% service fee to book on their site. I don't know how to ask that question, because you're comparing apples to oranges. You're comparing a hotel versus a home, and what's the price of either one. The advantage of our site is you're able to look at a hotel and a hotel room and find that exact hotel and hotel room on another travel booking platform and compare apples to apples. So you find the better price on our website. I use Airbnbs. I've stayed at Airbnbs many times. We travel with dogs. So that's, yeah, we have stayed at many Airbnbs, as we prefer that sometimes over staying in a hotel, just because we have now one dog. We used to have two. It's apples to oranges. Travis Nagurd, okay, we'll get the best price. Yeah, Trav, did you just join, or Triggs Vinergard? I apologize, I'm butchering that. But for Trig, I'll just call you Trig. Trig, what are you asking? Would love to, I'm here to answer any questions you have. I've been on this live stream here for 1 hour and 7 minutes already. I probably got a few more minutes left before I jump off, and we'll get to some other work, but I'm happy to answer any questions you have. I hope the title attracted you, lowest prices on travel. We provide you the lowest price on travel. Our website is free for everybody to use. Worldplayground.co, free for everybody to use. Just type worldplayground.co into your browser, and you can compare and book travel for free. In order to book travel, you have to create a World Playground account. It takes 5 seconds. First name, last name, email, password. Done. Free for everybody to use. Are the site offers available in Canada? Yes. Me hear it. Absolutely. I am Canadian. My family still lives in Canada. Yeah, of course they are. Hotels, cruises, travel insurance, you name it. The prices shown, just for our Canadian friends, just so you know, the prices shown, every price you see on the website will be in US dollars. So you will have to convert. I know it's frustrating. I know the currency isn't strong in Canada right now. My sister, so Mil Hirit, if you just joined, I explained this earlier on the live, but my sister lives in Lloydminster in Alberta and has 3 kids in youth sports, and they travel all over the US for some sports. They're in Phoenix, they're in Atlanta, they're in California, they're in Florida, they're everywhere in the US. It's very expensive for my sister to travel for youth sports with her 3 kids. This platform helps. Saves them money on hotels. Soon it'll save them money on flights and rental cars. The prices shown on the site are in US dollars. You'll have to do the conversion yourself. We just launched the site 6 days ago. We do have plans in the future to have the ability to convert it to Canadian dollars or pound sterling or the euro, additional currencies. But for now, we're only 6 days old. It's only available in US dollars. You'll have to do the conversion yourself. But you'll see still that we provide you maximum value and save you as much money as possible. Currently, we're averaging 23.6% savings against the next lowest price on the internet. Not a specific website, every other website. We're beating every other website by 23.6% because we don't add any commissions to our products. Zero, not a single cent. So if I go to your side, I can get the best price. Yes, Triggs. Yeah. But don't, I ask you, don't just take my word for it. Take our platform, worldplayground.co, and try it. Price compare. This is the fun part of what I get to say, is that we've removed every single possible cost so that the traveler pays only for the price of the travel product and nothing more. We don't pay a single cent less than what it costs us to provide it for you, but you don't pay a single cent more either. We've made it we put it to the lowest possible price to get to you guys. And that allows me to just say, just take the site and price compare. So I'll inform you, I'll tell you exactly how we do it. I'll tell you how the industry does it, how other websites charge you additional costs, how we don't. I'll tell you everything. But once you hear that spiel, great. It could be just a spiel. But if you take the site, it's free for everybody to use, and price compare. This is why I'll always say, just take the site, try it, price compare against wherever you book your travel. You can do it in the comfort of your own home for free. Compare it against one site, 2 sites, 5 sites, wherever on the internet you book your travel. Price compare on ours and theirs. And I know where you'll come to book. I know where the maximum value lies. We give you the lowest price travel. And then once the website proves it to you, then would love if you come back and you say, hey, man, you were right. It saved me. We had a traveler 2 days ago save 34% on a single hotel. On a one-night hotel room, she saved $46, 34% on her booking. It was $125 on our website, on worldplayground.co. It was $125 on the biggest booking platform in the entire world. You think they would have the lowest price. They're the biggest in the entire world. It was $171. $125 on worldplayground.co. On the biggest booking engine in the world, it was $171. She saved $46, 34% on a one-night hotel stay, because we don't add a single cent of commission. I'll keep sharing those examples as they come in. We had another lady, what was this other one came in, I saw, saved 30%, 30% on a one-night stay. We're looking 30, yeah, 30.02%. That is amazing. Look forward to the Canadian platform. Best Mihiri, pleasure. Thank you for joining. If you said it works, Mihiri, it works for you, and you see that it saves you the most money, would love if you tell your friends. Tell them it's free for in the world to use. We would love for your friends to have it, as we want to get as many people as possible. What else can I answer for you guys? What else for you before I jump off? I got about what's left. I've been on here an hour and 12 minutes, 13 minutes already. And then I'm going to jump off as I have additional work to do. But I do these live. You can follow World Playground. World Playground, and then we share it on. I here also Dave share most of the content on World Playground social media. Just follow at World Playground and you'll catch it. But yeah, if there aren't any, this is me doing a last call. Last call. Love for questions. Are there any additional questions that you have about our travel book platform and how we save you the most money on travel and give you the lowest price? Type your question because I'm going to block here very shortly. Type them in fast. What else can I answer for you, team? Hey, what else can I answer for you? I know what you're thinking. I'm just going to multi-streaming across multiple platforms right now, guys. How fun is it? From platform to platform. Streaming across Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, on my personal, on World, you name it. What else can I answer for you guys? Ask some more questions, or I'm going to. That's probably it. Probably got everybody for today. do these lives every single day. Love your questions. Love when people jump on and ask questions. I'll tell you about the platform. Again, it is by travelers for travel. Find a travel booking platform that you can trust. One that cares more about your map and our title, Unlocking Memories Worldwide. We most on travel. Our entire business model is predicated on the fact that we care more about your memories than we do markups. We're the only company in the world that doesn't charge you a commission on travel product. If there's one on a travel product can't remove, we give it back to you, and we put a flag in the ground on Monday. When we launched our brand new site on Monday, we put a flag ground that commissions in the travel world are a thing of the past. 6 days, the last 6 days being live, we've seen our travelers save on average 20.6% on us compared to the next lowest price on the internet. All other websites combined, the lowest price out of all other websites combined versus our website, and we're beating them all by 23.6% on average. Stunning, because we never add a single option. Travel industry is for change. They're going the way. We started on Monday. It's fun to see the users. It's fun to see the traffic. The traffic coming to the site is so much fun to see as we do lives like this, and more people become aware, and then they value, they travel here, and then they tell all their friends, hey, look at this, look what's going on, where you can save money on travel. If there's no other questions, I'm going to jump off, guys. Appreciate you jumping on the live. I'll probably be back on tomorrow, and I can answer more questions then, but thank you. The website is worldplayground.co. It's free for everybody in the world. Just type World Playground into your browser, or worldplayground.co into your browser. Free for everybody to use. Compare travel our site versus wherever else you do travel things, and you'll find maximum value live. Gotcha. Website built travelers for travelers. That's it. I'm going to jump off. I'll see you back here probably tomorrow or the day after. Much love.